guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about A Complete Unknown. So technically this is a 2024 film, but it is only coming out here right now, and this is getting the hype now for the Oscars and the award season. So I figure let's review it. Also because I was excited about it because I'm a huge Timothée Chalamet fan, and I've been hearing about this film for a long time since he was cast and he was filming, all of that. So I've been aware of the film for a long time, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really excited in the beginning, but my excitement started to go down. I don't exactly know why, but I just started having the feeling that this wouldn't be as good as I thought it would be. But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Today I'm here to talk about this film and let's just get to it. So if you don't know what A Complete Unknown is about, this is a Bob Dylan biopic. It's based on a book about him, and this follows how he got famous, basically. The movie has a pretty good cast. So as I said, it stars Timothée Chalamet, but it also stars Edward Norton, Elle Fanning, Monica Barbaro, I hope that's how you pronounce her name, and a few other actors that you would definitely recognize. And I guess let's get to my thoughts. So as I said, I was excited and then started getting less and less excited about the film. And at the end of the day, the film was what I thought it would be, but it did left me a little bit disappointed because I wanted to really love this film and I just feel very meh about it. I guess my main issue with the film is that Bob Dylan's story, there's not a lot to it. I didn't know anything about him, so I went into it pretty excited about finding out more about his story and how he got famous. And I don't exactly know a lot of his songs either, so I was just, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna learn some stuff. I understood how he got famous, but his story is pretty basic. Apart from him wanting to branch out of his genre, it's your typical rise to fame. Actually, I actually think he got it pretty easy. At least in the movie, it looked like he got famous and picked up by management really quickly. And I don't know, I felt a bit underwhelmed with his story overall. However, I do understand why this is getting the attention and the awards that it's getting. One, because I feel like this is your typical Oscar baity film. They always have a biopic. I also feel like Americans might be really attached to Bob Dylan, which, being a foreign, I'm not. But I think what the film does best is the technical aspects. Visually, I really liked the New York in the 60s vibe. I really liked that. I liked the color grading of the film. Obviously, the music, although I do think there's way too many musical moments. I don't know if this is considered a musical, but there's a lot of singing, a lot. I feel like they could have toned it down a bit. The acting is really good as well. I was really surprised with Timothée in the singing department because we all know he's a good actor, But singing, I mean, I only heard him singing Wonka, and those weren't like the best songs. So I was really like pleased with what he did in this film and all the other actors as well. I actually think Monica Barbaro was my favorite. I have never heard of Joan Baez. I probably know some of her songs, but I don't know anything about her. This is the first time that I'm hearing about her, so I got really curious to know more about her than about Bob Dylan. Obviously, I got to know him through this film, but we got to know a little bit about her as well. But I want to know more. I think I'm gonna like search a bit about like her story and some of her songs, because I think her story is way more interesting than his. I don't know. But yeah, at the end of the day, I like the film, but I am a little bit disappointed. It's not really the actors or the director's fault. I just think it's like Bob Dylan's story is not as interesting as I thought it would be. So, yeah. I guess post that, let's get to my scores. So overall, I'm gonna give the film a 3 out of 5. Like I said, I liked it, but I wanted more like story-wise. My main issue with the film is the story, and that's what makes you watch a film. It's the story. It could be like an amazing film visually with amazing acting, but the story needs to be interesting, and I thought like this story was pretty boring. Cinematography, I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. I liked it. I really liked the stylization and the production design and the color grading. But it's a pretty standard film, like looking film. And originality, I mean, I think I'm gonna give it a 1. I don't actually think, I mean, this is a true story, but I don't think it's a really original story, not in terms of how it is constructed or like his actual story. It's not, as I said, as interesting. And yeah. So guys, these are my thoughts on A Complete Unknown. Unfortunately, not the film that I wanted. I really wanted it to be way better, but I was prepared to be disappointed. I just felt like I would get way more into the story, and no, I just felt kind of bored, to be honest. But yeah, if you have seen the film already, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Were you a big Bob Dylan fan? Did you know his story? Maybe for fans this would really work, but because I didn't know anything about him, I just didn't feel attached, and I got to know his story, but I thought it was a pretty standard story, so not that interesting. But yeah, tell me in the comments your thoughts. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!